Hi everyone, Dr. Beth Westie here, and I wanted to talk about fasting and some different benefits that it can play on your hormones in your body specifically. So this is a conversation I've had a lot recently, a lot of questions, especially from some of the results that some of the ladies that I've been working with have gotten. Amazing results, which I'll be sharing kind of throughout the week here. Anywhere, within a 4 to 6 week time frame, I've had gals go from dropping anywhere from 2 pounds all the way up to like 14, 15 pounds. And it's not always about the scale. I've had gals lose body fat percentage wise, 2 to 6% body fat, losing up to 15 inches, and having their cycle be more regulated, no more cramps, and all these other wonderful things. So excited about these changes. And a lot of it is because of the way the program's put together. So if you have questions on whether or not the Female Fat Solution program would be right for you, you can click on the link and check it out, or you can comment on the video, you can message me. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions. But when I talk about intermittent fasting, one of the things, because intermittent fasting is part of the program, it does a lot of really great things for your body physiologically. It changes things internally. The tough thing about it is, especially when you talk to people about fasting and what that does, is you're fasting. You're not eating like a meal, like food. You do have snacks. There's a specific protocol that's laid out so you can go through it successfully, and it does the right thing in the body. If you are not eating any food at all, I don't recommend that, because if that stops your digestive system from moving and processing. If your digestive system stops and halts, your metabolism will also stop and halt. So having little snacks at the right times keeps your blood sugar going and keeps your digestive system moving, which is good for you. So the few things, so there is a protocol for that. I'm not going to go over that in detail right now. Katie, I am due for a video. You're right. Yes, right on the money there, lady. But the intermittent fasting, a lot of times it's really important that you're understanding the benefits of it to actually go through and do it. Because it is, it's not eating food, and I love food. I'm a foodie, love food. So, a couple other things about intermittent fasting, the results of it, the benefits of it. So it's going to increase your insulin and leptin sensitivity. So these are really important hormones. Insulin most people are familiar with in terms of blood sugar, that type of a thing. And then leptin also it plays into your hunger and satiety. Ghrelin levels, it increases your ghrelin levels. This also makes you think that you're not as hungry. So when people, the satiety feeling, like, I'm going to be satisfied off of smaller amounts or appropriate amounts of food, that's what this hormone is for. There's a lot of different hormones in the body that play into how satisfied you are with eating. And it's not necessarily about, what you're eating. You can be eating a healthy meal. I know a lot of gals that go through eating. They're like, I eat healthy. I just don't think I'm eating the right amount. Either you're eating too much, or you're not eating enough, or you're not eating the right ratios of food for your body. You're making good choices. Oh, I'm eating apples, or I'm eating lots of vegetables, but maybe you're really low in protein. Not the right, ratios of food to really get you the results that you want. And these hormones then get thrown off. If you're not eating right for your body, these hormones get thrown off, which then everything sucks to stay on. Then trying to be really good on trying to be really good on a nutrition plan, or trying to stay healthy, or continue to eat healthy, is really tough because your hormone levels are off. And for those of you that know that when your hormone levels are off, to stay on track, or to be like, no, I'm going to use willpower over my hormones, hormones usually win there. I'm just going to say that. So when these levels get off, they win, and it's really tough to stay on track. So that's why we do intermittent fasting. It really helps increase the sensitivity of it, which means your body's more responsive to insulin, leptin, and ghrelin. So it's more responsive to blood sugar. It's more responsive to just feeling full sooner, more appropriate times, stuff like that. So you're not overeating. You're not going to be grabbing for foods that, after have already had enough. Very, very important. Intermittent fasting also decreases triglyceride levels, very healthy for you, and it also decreases inflammation in the body. Now, one One other thing that's really beneficial for intermittent fasting is specifically for the thyroid. Now, if you look at some research out there, there's some articles on there that say intermittent fasting is not good for the thyroid, but I have also found a lot of research articles out there on intermittent fasting, or, you know, doing a regular type of fasting regimen in your routine, and that can, you know, and I recommend doing fasting for at least 24 hours. You know, you can do that once a week, once a month, whatever is going to be helpful for you to get you to your goals or to really get you to the right health, right? So it just depends, but there's also a lot of research out there that talks about with the improvement of all these other hormones, your endocrine system starts working better and your thyroid becomes more reactive and responsive. It depends on how you're going about this. It depends on the rest of your nutrition too, and how you're nutritionally supporting your body as well. Now, if you have you know, type 1 diabetes, things like that, you got to be really careful about what you're doing, and perhaps this isn't the right thing for you. So this isn't going to be for everybody, but a lot of people notice a huge benefit when they go through some intermittent fasting. It's a tough thing to do because you're just not doing the normal things that you do, you know, nutrition-wise throughout the day. So that's the hard thing. And if you love food like I do, then you're like, oh, what? Is this day going to be over soon? Can I eat now? Ooh. Anyway, but the health benefits of it are amazing. And a lot of times it outweighs the tough, you know, the mental part of it. Because that's what it is. Going through a fasting day, it's mostly mental. It's mostly getting your brain wrapped around doing it. Especially when now in today's society, food is readily available, and it's easy to get, and it's usually around us all the time, oftentimes foods that aren't as healthy for us. But this is a fantastic way to go through and do this. What if somebody asked me, be a hormone lover, not a hormone fighter? Yes, be a hormone lover, not a hormone fighter. Hilarious. Apple cider vinegar, really beneficial. Yes, it is. Apple cider vinegar is beneficial. Now, this is something to, on a fasting day, you can still go through and do a little bit of apple cider vinegar if you want in the beginning of that day. I will sometimes take a break from apple cider vinegar that day just because I'm not looking to digest a ton of food, but a little bit of it is okay to kick off digestion. It does other things in terms of balancing your pH of your body, all those other good things. There's a ton of benefit to apple cider vinegar, and I recommend people take it on a regular basis in the morning on an empty stomach. I take a shot of it myself. So great. It's disgusting, but it's super healthy for you, and I love the benefits of it. Yes. Oh, hi, Mary Ellen. Susan says she's hypoglycemic and the I think that says cleansing. I don't have my glasses on right now, and I just rubbed my eyes before I started my video, so it's a little blurry. Has really helped. Yes, and people who are hypoglycemic or have blood sugar issues, it's because of the insulin levels and how it works better in your body. A lot of times people aren't doing the right eating too many carbs or having their blood sugar crash throughout the day, and so going through and doing this, it resets your blood sugar levels so that you're like, boom, I can get through the day. It's not a problem, and then it actually helps me a ton going forward. So that's a really good point, Susan. Thank you. Yes. So it's really important that you're really following something that works for you. But if you haven't tried intermittent fasting, I suggest try it. If you're wondering about what a great system would be or what a great protocol would be, you can let me know if you have questions on that. I'd be more than happy to kind of walk you through it. But I do have that built into the program because it's so beneficial, because people do see great results with it, and because all the research that's been coming out on intermittent fasting is incredible for the support for the body and so many different systems in the body and so many different health benefits. What it does to really get your body to run off of ketones. So that's another thing too that kind of pulls this into it. I've seen a lot of people that have these, fat blockers. You can eat what you want, just take this fat blocker. And I'm like, that's not really how it works in the body. It doesn't block all the fat, and then it's disrupting how your body naturally works anyway. How about you get your body to just burn more fat? Fasting does that. You don't have to take this thing and block the natural receptors that are in your digestive system. Go through fasting and you teach your body to burn fat. It's amazing. So you get your body to a ketogenic state where it's relying on fat for energy. Physiologically, you can force your body to do that by going through a intermittent fast. So Amazing way to get different results. And again, resetting a lot of the hormones in the body, amazing results there too. Yes. Or carb blocker products. Katie, thank you. Same thing. Oh, just eat all the carbs you want. Just block the carbs. No. Again, research has shown that sometimes that doesn't work. Research also, by the way, sometimes on some of those things is done in a lab and not done on an actual human in the stomach. Doesn't work the same. I took a lot of lab classes too, so it's different in a lab than in your actual gut. The other thing, when you think about some of those products or things, it's kind of the shiny pill or the magic thing, or, oh, it's this one thing. If I take this, then I'm going to get this great result. I was talking to somebody earlier about this today, about just the overall concept of, I want to lose, 10 pounds, and I'm going to take this one magic pill, and it's going to do the things for me. And I'm like, ooh, no. You can get your body healthier by feeding it, nutrient-dense foods, by doing some cleansing or, getting it healthier, and then really working with your body physiology. This is one way to work with your body physiology. Love this. Okay, so that's a big difference there. When my book be coming out? Not soon enough. Sometime this year. I swear. It's coming out this year. Katie, I'm taking my carb blocker so I can eat a donut. Don't eat. Just eat the donut anyway. Have a fat bomb with it. Then you're, getting the carb in, but you're also getting some healthy fats in. Yeah, very big difference there. All right, so if you guys have questions on intermittent fasting, or if you would like me to go through what intermittent fasting day looks like and kind of what's happening in the body at those times, I would be more than happy to do that. If you want, I can do that, but if not, that's fine too. But the thyroid piece of it is something that I've gotten questions on a lot. People are, wondering, oh, my thyroid and all these other things with my thyroid, and they're going through and doing these really awful diets, or have done in the past. I did this weird HCG thing. I've done the Atkins, where they're not eating any carbs, at all. I'm just eating bacon and butter, and yay, it's so great. Why is my thyroid not working now? Oh, I don't know. Because you fried everything and your metabolism's shut down. That's why it's not working. Anyway, so a lot of times it's tactics like this that you can draw from every now and then, and you don't have to do it all the time, but it's great things to kind of reboot your body, really help with your endocrine system, and really help get you on a path to health, which gets you the right results. Yes. Oh, yes, fat bombs. Fat bombs are good. All right. Yes, right, Katie? Yes, HCG and Atkins. I know, they're one of those popular things that short-term can get you a result, but long-term can really damage a lot of things with your body system. So, all right. Everybody have a great night. If you have questions, please comment or message me. And if you enjoyed this video, got some good info from it, you can click the share button. I would appreciate that. And that way more people can get this information, because not enough people know this stuff. Yeah, and I will see you guys later.